gosh, I feel like a stuffed pig. We just had dinner. We had some big old bone-in ribeye steaks from a grass-fed cow that we got. Like last year, the year before?
Year before.
Part of Rachel's cleaning out the freezer project.
Yes. They were good. And I went down and did a quick pantry inventory, and I was like, I'm not quite sure why I grew green beans this year. So I'm like, we're having green beans for every dinner for a while.
35 quarts or something like that?
Yeah, 35 quarts still. So I'll put up some, but I think I'll just dehydrate the rest. Cool. But that's not why we're here today.
Yeah, if you just saw us moving the chicken tractor, or Rachel moving the chicken tractor farther than we would normally move it. We normally just move it one position each day. We wanted to get it out of the woods because last night we had our first kill.
Ever.
Some predator got in, reached in through the chicken wire, grabbed a chicken, pulled it, his leg was pulled out, or her, I don't know which, through the chicken wire this morning, all mutilated. So we're coming up with a plan on how we're going to resecure the chickens.
Yeah, so they didn't break through the chicken wire itself. Like when I moved the chicken coop, we've never had a problem, so I really don't check on them. I pop the wheels on and move it just like you guys saw me do it. And when I got done and I went to pick up their water, I was like, oh, what's that red thing? That red thing was the body of the chicken was still inside the coop itself, but the leg had been ripped through. So obviously it secured them enough that whatever it was wasn't strong enough to get through, but whatever it is now knows there's food here.
Buffet.
Yeah, so we're going to fix that.
Yeah, we thought of a couple of different options. One is I have some hardware cloth left over and we could do the bottom 2 feet in hardware cloth, but I don't think I have enough. And we'd have to actually add some structural pieces so that I had a place to attach it.
We have a better solution,
yeah.
I think. Well, we're at least going to try it and let you guys know if it works.
Yeah. So our pigs are really well trained to their electric wire that we have running around. So we're going to steal, we only have one solar energizer for our electric fence. We're going to steal that from the pigs for the next couple weeks and set up some Premier One netting kind of around the coop. And hopefully we have enough that we can actually make a lane so that we can move the chickens inside the fence for a couple days before we have to move the fence.
So we bought this electric fencing when we got the baby goats, and it did not work immediately for us for goats. So we've never used it since. So it's just been in storage in the barn, and this is just a predator protection is all that we need it for right now, and hopefully it does the trick. I'd assume it was a raccoon. We have lots of raccoons, like raccoon families upon raccoon families around here, and they are too smart for trapping typically for us. We did catch one at our neighbor's house last night because we were watching their chickens for them while they were out of town. So sometimes you get them, but that was day 5 or 6 after setting the trap and every morning it being tripped with nobody in it. So hopefully this works. Todd's just grabbing the energizer right now.
The little holes in the fence are kind of on the big side. If it was a small critter, it might be able to fit through, but hopefully he couldn't work his way through with at least without touching it once or twice and getting a good zap. So it's not hitting good. 2.3 to not well at all. And I know for sure that this solar panel sat in the sun all day. So maybe it's not getting a good ground. Yeah, this is all rusty. We'll clean this up a little bit and see if that helps. If not, there's a chance that the battery that we have in here is just like at its end of life. It's probably 3 years old at this point. I know it zaps the pigs good, but they just have a single wire that runs all the way around, and it doesn't have a lot of resistance like this fence does. So let me grab some tools. We'll clean this up and see if it works any better. Three years worth of rust on that thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how with our solar thing is one of those things that you like, after a while you just start to take it for granted that, oh yeah, it's working. Oh yeah, it's working. And for all you know, if you don't check it on a regular basis, it might not be working.
Did it bounce to 6?
Yeah, it's going all the way up to 6K now.
Awesome.
So that's good.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
So hopefully they'll be safe and I don't come out to a bloody massacre again.
Yeah, and we should have enough to move them
Easily 2 times.
2 days before we have to move the netting again.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, well, wish us luck.
See you guys later.
Bonus footage for you lucky viewers that stay till the end. Thank you for all your tips on the fire blight.
Yeah, I came out today and the big bush, if you can see down here, there's actually like 2 completely separate trunks. This trunk doesn't appear to have any damage at all, but this one, the entire thing was dead. So this has been cut and removed. The little chipmunks that live under here have been buried, but they dug their hole back out again. The 2 honeyberries that were here and here, and whatever that other thing was, what was it called? Astable or something? That's been removed as well. I used the hori and I tried to get way down deep and pull all the roots. And then same over here with this honeyberry. He had a lot of burnt on this side, so I just pruned them back really far. They'll be fine. We've pruned them back really far before, and next spring they'll grow up.
Yeah, we will have to keep an eye on that one though to make sure, because look at his leaves.
Yeah.
He's already getting some like spots on his leaves, so like this. I'm gonna have to watch it, and if it just starts immediately burning, we're just gonna take it out.
Okay.
Okay. But thank you, really, truly, and for the pronunciation on Estibly, however you say it.
All right, bye for real now.
Thanks, guys.